Hey guys, it's your coach Scotty Hobbs. I'm excited to be here to deliver a message to you guys today. You're gonna have to forgive me a little bit. My voice is somewhat gone. I came down with a bad cough. I've been on the road. I went to Coronado to Team Beachbody leadership event. And then I went to Las Vegas, got to listen to Tony Robbins, Bob Proctor, Robert Kiyosaki, and many other professionals in this business that I am in. So it was an amazing experience. I got to learn a ton over the past 2 weeks, but I did miss my kids tremendously. So I'm glad to be back with them. A little bit worn out, but I'm back on my routine. Did my workout this morning, drank my Shakeology, and I'm feeling amazing. But the message I want to give to you guys today is something, I've been thinking about it, and it's something I visualized and envisioned that came to fruition actually about 8 months earlier than anticipated. But we were able to go to my dad just a couple weeks ago and say, Dad, I want you to enjoy the same freedom in life that Gabby and I have with these kids, and we want to replace your income at your job and retire you from work. And it was an overwhelming experience and something still a little bit surreal to me, but we've envisioned it. Gabby and I have talked about it, envisioned it, and seen it happening. So it's funny. I'm emotional about it and excited about it, but I've already lived it. I hope that makes sense. And if it hasn't, watch my power visualization video I made just a few weeks ago. But the thing is that we're super excited about is I remember as a kid that my memories were, I have great parents, amazing parents that supported me in everything that I did. They were the ones that encouraged me to, I played baseball. My mom and dad would use all their vacation time to take me to play in the Little League World Series, and they would use all their vacation and give me all the opportunities in the world to succeed and to become the best at whatever I was trying to be at. So this is one way I feel that I can give back to them and help them, as they help me pursue my dreams. Now I want to help them pursue some of their dreams. And, my dad, he just barely turned, he was able to announce this write his resignation letter to his boss on his 59th birthday, which is almost 8 years earlier than he was planning on retiring. He's been in the industry he's in for 40 years. Ever since he graduated from high school, he's been a service repairman for first typewriters, now copy machines and fax machines, and he's the hardest working person I know. And as he works together with my mom, they're servants. They do everything, have callings at church, and they always fulfill them. My dad was a member of the bishopric and always fulfilling his callings and working hard. And then he's that guy that goes out and serves and helps everybody around him, no matter how busy he is. So also a shout out to my mom for always being so patient for how hard working he is. I understand how that is because Gabby deals with that in my aspect as well. But recently Gabby and I've enjoyed the freedom for the last 3.5 years of being our own bosses and the CEO of this business that we've built, and having freedom, to be with my 2 youngest sons. I've never missed a day of their life. Well, at least, I travel once in a while, but that's on my own terms. And I was talking to my mom and dad about this last night. I said, those 3.5 years that I've had as a stay-at-home dad with my 5 children, my oldest is 8, my youngest is 10 weeks. I think I've had more time with my kids than the average father gets from the time they're born till they're 18 years old in those 3.5 years. And time's something that you can't get back. So as I think about giving my dad eight years of his life where he's not working at a job and he gets to do what he loves and what he wants with his life, I think about how valuable that. It's much bigger than 8 years. And so what I want you to think about as I talk about this is my mom. She's the best assistant ever. She's been working for me for 2.5 years on her own terms. She gets to work when she wants, work where she wants from her computer, and help me out, which helps me tremendously do the things I love, like teaching and talking and writing blog posts and connecting with people and getting on the phone with people. So without her, I couldn't be doing all this and expanding the business to this level that we have. So I'm excited that my mom and dad are both now home and they can spend time together doing what they want. And the thing that really made me emotional is my dad, he was in shock, because someone's just saying, hey, you don't have to work anymore. It comes as a shock and a surprise. So he wrote, I just told him, think about it tonight, pray about it with mom, and then get back with me. And my dad said, he wrote me, and I'm not going to quote exactly, but he said, I didn't have the chance to serve a mission. You know, my parents encouraged me to serve a mission for our church when I was 19, and I was able to do that for 2 years. And he said, I didn't do that. I didn't do that when I was young. And I promised my Heavenly Father that I would serve a mission with your mom. So this gives me the opportunity to go out and do that sooner, without financial burden and on our own times. I don't have to wait until after I'm 68, and I can do that in just a couple of years. So I'm excited that they are able to do that. But the thing that really was exciting to me as well, and not only is he going to be able to spend time with my kids, you know, shooting bows with them and throwing footballs with them and taking them camping and hunting and fishing and hiking and all these things that he did for me and that he does right now for my nephews and my kids. You know, he can do that whenever he wants now. He can come over here, play with them and enjoy life with them, go up to the cabin with them and just experience and enjoy life to the fullest with them and with his beautiful wife, my mother, Linda. And they get to enjoy that. But the thing that he said on top of that is, I've got a story to tell with how Shakeology has helped me with my cholesterol, my LDL, my HDL. And he told me this in his little letter he wrote me. I fully believe that I have a story to share, and there's a market of people like me that need help, both on the fitness and health end, and both on the not knowing how to retire. And the fact of the matter is that most people today, their main purpose in life is to retire. They go to work today to retire. And most men retire at the age of 67, and the statistics show right now the average man lives 2.5 years after retirement. So that goes to show that people's focus right now and their purpose at work is to retire, which in turn equals pretty much to die. So my dad has this new mission and story to share with people, and he told me, you know, I want to learn from you. I want to listen and read the books that you're reading, and I want to learn how to get myself a website and a blog so I can connect with other people like me and help them as well. So that was a very proud moment for me to see my dad wanting to chase those goals and those dreams, those ambitions as well. And he's got my mother who's excellent at running my business as well with the customer lead programs and running my social media pages and running reports. That they'll make an excellent team as well as they do what they want with their time. So what I want you to do, and I encourage you to do right now, is think about your goals. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard work. This is a real business. But I want you to understand the true potential that you have to make an impact on your own life, but also to begin to contribute. I know one of the things I always have to figure out and discover is my new why. What's my new purpose? What's the new reason? And my goal is to always grow myself, encourage others to grow themselves, and to contribute in whatever I can. And this is that first big step, I guess you could say, in learning to contribute and give back to other people that have given to me, or people that need more life and vibrancy. So I'm extremely proud of this moment. I'm making this video so I can look back and remember how I felt this day, and I really want to issue you that challenge to really find out, you know, whether you're with Team Beachbody or not. When you're at your job right now, what's your focus? What's your purpose? Why are you working? Are you there just to get a paycheck? Are you there just to make enough money to hopefully retire one day? Because the statistics show right now that baby boomers like my dad, on average, have $52,000 or $54,000 in their 401k, and that's what they're counting on for retirement. So if you're in that state, I want you to know that there's things out there for you to do where you can create something powerful for your life. So if that's you, feel free to reach out to us, because we want to help you understand how you can use your life story and your message to inspire and help other people in a true, genuine way that matters, helping them become healthier, fitter, and living more fulfilling lifestyles. Love you guys. Love you, Mom and Dad. And I'm excited to see you guys live a life of freedom.